One of the two greatest commandments that Jesus gave to all of us is to love one another, right? Everybody knows that we have been called to love one another just as Jesus has loved us. But Jesus did not stop there, right? He went on to say that we should love. Above that we should love one another. Jesus went on to say that we should love also our enemy. We are to love our enemies. And we can see that in Matthew 5, verse 43 to 44, it reads, "But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you." And imagine if everyone was to go to Jesus and ask Jesus, Lord, Lord, have you any idea at all what she or he has done to me? What he or she has put me through? Have you any idea? And well, Jesus may say to everyone, well, have you any idea what they did to me? They hit me. They spit on me. They insulted me. They whipped me, put a crown of thorns over my head, made fun of me, stripped me of my clothes, gambled with my clothes, made fun of me, and crucified me. And many may say, well, sorry that you had to go through that, sorry that you went through that, but I wasn't the one that did it. I didn't crucify you. It wasn't me. And then Jesus may say to them, let me ask you something. When I died on that cross, whose sin did I die for? Was it your sin? And when you prayed the Lord's Prayer, that part that says, forgive me, Lord, for all my sin, just as I forgive others who have sinned against me. What others were you referring to? Was it your enemies? Truly, anyone that sinned against you must be your enemy. And many may become wrapped up in wanting to be above everyone and wanting to be served by everyone. And it reminds me of the time of the disciples when they were arguing among themselves about who is the greatest or who will be the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And Jesus knew what they were arguing about, and Jesus came to them and says and asked them, "What you guys talking about? What you guys were arguing about?" And he asked them because he knew what they were arguing about, but he wanted them to know that he knew what they were arguing about, and none of them dare say anything. And he tells them, if you want to be first, you must be last. And if you want to be the greatest, you must be servant to all. And then he took this little girl and he embraced the little girl. And he told everyone, all this is disciple, you must, unless you become like that child, unless you become like this child, unless you become like children, you will not enter the kingdom of heaven. So, if you're too big to serve, then you're really too small to be first or the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Amen.